transaction.
We Narokel Bank, we dey send and receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, and Ria.
We Narokel Bank, with we e-copper, you can send money to anybody when you get bank accounts with we. Just ask for your telephone number. That's it.
Fambulem, onado ye We Narokel Bank. We na agba pan banking business na mama salon.
You are watching AYV Television.
Right, indeed, from our broadcasting house here on West Street in Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown. This is Primetime News on AYV Television. You're also hearing us on radio this evening on 11.7. My names are Victor Jones. Let's start with tonight's headlines.
Gabonese president concludes three-day state visit to Sierra Leone and pledged to strengthen continued diplomatic ties.
This visit is amongst the many things that we have achieved. We're going to have a visa-free regime for official passports.
Sierra Leone has launched its 2026 Demographic and Health Survey, aimed at providing updated data to support national development.
We launched the training for the 2026 Demographic Health Survey.
Also on Primetime News tonight, residents and commercial drivers in Koinadugu district are raising concerns over the deteriorating condition of the Kabbalah-Diang Road. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in details.
Well, hello and welcome from wherever you're joining us from tonight. My names are Victor Jones. First in the news tonight. The president of Gabon has concluded a three-day state visit to Sierra Leone, with both countries pledging to strengthen diplomatic ties and expand cooperation in several key sectors. The visit ended with renewed commitment to deepen bilateral relations. Our reporter Mohamed Bakar Kamara reports with camera work done by Fode Fofana.
The curtains came down on a landmark three-day state visit as President Julius Maada Bio and First Lady Dr. Fatima Bio bid farewell to Gabonese President at the Lunge International Airport. Before his departure, the Central Africa leader joined President Bio on guided tour of the Julius Maada Bio International Conference Center and its modern facilities, showcasing one of Sierra Leone's flagship infrastructure projects and the country's growing capacity to host international events. Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation Timothy Musa Kaba, who played a central role throughout the bilateral discussions and the signing of the agreements, described the visit as a significant milestone in the growing relationship between the two countries.
Look, two agreements have been signed, and as a matter of fact, you can see there's a file that has been handed over to me by my colleague. This visit is amongst the many things that we have achieved. We're going to have a visa-free regime for official passports between the two countries. And also there is a timeline that has been set for the first joint commission cooperation, which we would have in Libreville and then in Freetown, to allow for our private sector to interact and find opportunities in the two countries. Well, as you know, the relationship in terms of trade and investment is at its embryonic stage, but this visit has stimulated a renewed effort to accelerate the implementation of outstanding agreements between the two countries. And this is what exactly this visit has done. And so we're going to have the first joint commission, and it is out of that joint commission that will hive out priority areas and put in the necessary energy, the necessary plan, direction that is needed for the implementation of the agreement. You spoke about agreements such as trade and investment. Gabon is noted as one of the outstanding countries in conservation of fauna, and so it's a great opportunity to learn from Gabon conservation of plants and animals, because we live in a country that has the potential for a grown-up rainforest, but unfortunately, due to slashing and burning by farmers, indiscriminate felling down of trees by illegal loggers, we've seen our forest degenerating. And having partnership with Gabon, who have mastered the art of conserving their forests, I think Sierra Leone will benefit quite a lot.
Moments after the farewell, the aircraft taxied down the runway and lifted graciously into the skies above Lungi, bringing to a close a successful state visit that not only strengthened the bond of friendship between Sierra Leone and Gabon, but also opened a new chapter of cooperation built on shared aspirations. Mohamed Bokar Kamara.
Now, Sierra Leone has launched its 2026 Demographic and Health Survey aimed at providing updated data on support national development, healthcare planning and evidence-based policy making. The exercise is being led by the Statistics Sierra Leone. Our reporter Yoro Jallo has the story with visuals done by Emmanuel Sese.
Our officially launched the training for the 2026 Demographic Health Survey.
The Demographic and Health Survey collects information on population health and gender-based violence, among others. The findings are supposed to provide policymakers, development partners with data to improve the well-being of Sierra Leoneans. 80% of these trainers are women.
We have successfully conducted the household listing and structure mapping in selected and sampled EAs across the country. Recently, we concluded a pre-test exercise of our tools for last time with support from our technical partners, ICF Macro International. This official launch today also marks the commencement of training designed to equip field officers, statisticians, and health professionals with the technical skills and ethical grounding necessary to ensure the highest standards of data quality. By investing in this capacity building effort, we reaffirm our commitment to evidence-based data for decision making and to shape our policies that directly improve the lives of our people in this country, Mama.
Development partners have reaffirmed their commitment to supporting Statistics Sierra Leone in producing credible statistics that will contribute to informed decision-making and sustainable national development in the West African nation.
To let government do work and well-body business, you need to understand the well-body business, not the whole country. What's make that important for let the government know? Because if the government know that, the government will able for plan. The government will able for do what they need for do for the objective now for make sure say all man get well body in this country. So for let the government understand now and let you understand how much money for get, how much money for put, how much doctor forget, how much nurse forget, how much ambulance forget, how much building for make, how much supply they will forget, how much C-section they will train for. For this, I mean, all around it, you need to understand the well-body business.
The survey is expected to be conducted nationwide over the coming months, with results providing a comprehensive picture of the country's population and health status. Yero Jallo, AYV News Freetown.
A popular Sierra Leonean politician, Mohamed Amadou Kamara, popularly known as Jagaban, has inspected 25 new buses he recently bought into Sierra Leone. According to Amadou, the buses are valued at about $4 million United States dollars, including shipping and other associated costs. He told AYV that the initiative is aimed at improving public transportation for ordinary Sierra Leoneans, adding that the buses will be operating free of charge during their first 2 months of service. AYV's Judge Battler Powell has more, and it was filmed by Samuel Kamara.
Mohamed Amadou Kamara has confirmed to AYV that he has brought 25 of the 100 buses he promised to provide for Sierra Leone. He made the disclosure during an inspection tour at the parking facility in Wellington.
Well, currently we have 25 buses. There are more to come. By the end or by the middle of next year, those other buses will come. Each bus costs more than $100,000 because the clearing, the shipping, the packaging, and everything. So if you combine all the costs, it will be closer to $4 million now. But like I said, there's going to be a 2-month free, so that one I'm still sticking to my words. So it's going to happen when we start. Right now, there is a charging port in there, and also there is a refrigerator in there. So when you travel from here to Kenema, Bo, they will serve you cold drinks and all that stuff. Also, there's going to be an internet. You know, people are really struggling for transportation in this country. So I thought I'm fit, because looking at the way the situation is, especially when you go down Eastern Police and all those places, you see people are jam-packed waiting for transportation. So with the ability that Allah bestowed upon me, and I know that I can afford to bring that much buses, so I just decided to go ahead and get some so that I can relieve some of the burden on the transportation system in this country.
A resident of Freetown welcomed the arrival of the buses, describing the initiative as a significant contribution to improving the country's transport sector and commended Jagaban for fulfilling part of his promise.
We're very happy. 100% happy, because when they see this kind of movement, for say it just fights for something. You not do nothing to begin for do this development without what the fight for get tired. Now, not take an example. People who they Waterloo part, they Waterloo axis. What they say them 4 o'clock, then 5 o'clock. Go Bombay, go watch. I'm more to man the train for go to their destination. To easy the transportation in this country from within this Freetown and the provinces.
Jagaban spoke about his collaboration with the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, noting that the initiative will not only improve public transportation, but also create employment opportunities.
Yes, currently we are going through the process right now. So we've actually, the party leader, the APC party leader is working on the process right now, because I've handed over everything to them to walk through the process. So of course we're going to go through ministry, all the ministries that are going to be involved, we're going to go through them. So we're creating jobs. So just imagine you're going to have more than 100 people just working, and income will be coming. Well, it's going to be very, very affordable. So it's not going to be free. But trust me, you will not pay the same amount that you're paying right now.
According to Omodu, the arrival of the first batch of buses marks the beginning of his pledge to introduce 100 buses into Sierra Leone, which is expected to help improve public transportation, ease commuters' challenges, and create jobs across the country. George Battler Powell, AYV News, Freetown.
Residents and commercial drivers in Konadugu district are raising concern over the deteriorating condition of the Kabala-Dayang Road. The infrastructure decay, they say, is affecting transportation, trade and access to essential services there. They are calling on the government and relevant authorities to intervene before the situation worsens. AYV's Ibrahim Sudais Kurma report from the provincial district of Konadugu.
Kabala-Dayang Road is a vital link connecting communities in the Yan Chiefdom to essential services, but its deteriorating condition marked by deep potholes and severe erosion It makes travel difficult to road users say the damage has increased transport costs, delayed joining, and raised serious safety concerns.
We find it difficult for we will travel na this highway for go Kabbalah, go by even the market woman them for go by market them and the market man them whether they come, easy. Really like then in season time, easy because the poto all over till reach Kabbalah. So that's even they put an increase to the price of the bike man them and even the motor them we they travel with people them, then we find them very difficult, not easy at all.
Residents say the deteriorating road is affecting economic activities, with farmers struggling to transport produce to markets, leading to severe losses.
Fashion day. In terms of say Friday, because you have to get on Saturday, Friday the most Friday come on Kabbalah for can by on a badala. Sometimes the most Friday they sleep, and even if we go through, it will say it will prove me lie. So most Friday na road right now we fashion. With the Friday, then some most Friday we get incident we for on day because of the road network. The road is not really correct. Then they now constrain in this place actually, so they really suffer. Our government will help we concern this road there. As soon as we go gladly, because we suffer, really we suffer, and we pay with transport is too high. Remember, I imagine from here to Kabbalah, we check on a 21 miles. From here to Kabbalah, we pay nearly 500. Sometimes we pay 300. So you see, from there to here.
The road network, look good. The challenge is too much, especially where the school feeding program where they on to right now, where the vehicle the big vehicle where they come, we able to get access through some schools that we say we need the food for which really this is not the challenge this will get at this road. Very challenging. Expectation from government and for like government at least concentrate and help we for say this road they fix them for we really. The expectation there and like even the surface rent where then they give, we expect say make them fix up the road for we because that one they would be a benefit for we all really.
As concern continue to grow, residents and road users are urging the government and development partners to prioritize the rehabilitation of the Kabbalah-Dian road, or things could get far worse than they already are. Ibrahim Sudais Kuruma, AYV News, Wenadugu, this beat.
Australia's National Petroleum Regulatory Authority, with support from ECOWAS and the United Nations Environment Programme, has brought together regulators, civil society organizations and the media to discuss cleaner fuel and vehicle standards. The workshop aimed to support regional efforts to reduce emissions, limit greenhouse gases and promote cleaner transport systems across the country. Sheku Mohamed Silla has the details.
The ECOWAS fuel and vehicle directives are designed to lash air pollution by setting strict caps on fuel sulfur levels, vehicle emission limit, and vehicle import age caps. Director General for National Petroleum Regulatory Authority says the authority will domesticate the directives.
Domesticating these directives that will require collaboration between NPRA, MDA, and regional actors. It's also a constructive engagement with OMCs, drivers' union, vehicle dealers, as well as public sensitization, including CSOs. We all know from vehicle emissions and substandard fuel is one of the most pressing environment and public health challenges facing our region and the group. Jane and Bernard, I want to inform you that NPRA we have been very proactive. Though the fuel standard certification for West Africa is still 1,000 ppm and the ECOWAS is put for 50. Sierra Leone, our present formula, we have 10 ppm. We have, as regulators, we have moved ahead so that we are expecting this kind of changes coming. That is why my operators are here this morning. And very soon after this workshop, we'll have to legalize the specifications and set the standard before even issuing license for 2027 or 2028.
Jean Akumu, Program Management Officer at the United Nations Environment Program, says the world is currently moving to clean energy, and they are happy that most ECOWAS states have taken that approach to clean energy.
Solutions are here. We know the solutions. We move to clean fuels, and the Director General has already spoken, and I'm really impressed that already Sierra Leone is taking steps to 10 parts per million, which is quite good. If you look at what the progress in the other sub-regions, East Africa is also leading. As a sub-region, they've already adopted 10 parts per million fuels, Euro 4 vehicle emission standards as well. The Southern Africa sub-region, 11 of the 15 countries as well. And we really look forward to more countries within the ECOWAS sub-region, and you'll hear about the ECOWAS specific.
The head, Environmental Climate at ECOWAS Commissions, says air quality is very important for the health. He emphasizes on the use of old vehicles to be banned and called on Sierra Leone to take that action.
It is very important for health. Like Kane was explaining, there is a need to get a good fuel so that we can limit the pollutant emission. And finally, transport. Noting that the high proportion of vehicles over more than 10 years, 15 years old in the sub-region is not only in Sierra Leone, like Professor said. This is a common concern in the sub-region. Vehicles are old and there is a need to comply with the requirement. Some countries...
Sierra Leone is also making gains to ensure that vehicles that are above 12 years should be banned from their streets. Shikobo Hamid Sile, AYV News, Freetown.
And now for court update on tonight's news, let's join Ibrahim Rahman Jal.
Two accused men, Maurice Jenna Mohamed Sissei and John Mans, have made their first court appearance before Principal Magistrate Mustafa Bremaja at Pademba Road Court No. 1 in Freetown on 2 counts of conspiracy to defraud and obtaining property by false pretenses. According to the charge sheet, the accused allegedly conspired with other persons unknown between the 1st and the 30th of November 2023 at Hardin Sissei and Partners Law Firm with intent to defraud. The second counts allege that on the various dates between the 1st and the 20th of November 2023 at the same address, the accused obtained 3 Toyota 4Runner vehicle valued at $114,000 United States dollars from Bokari Conte after allegedly claiming they will pay for the vehicles between 30 working days, knowing that representation to be false. When the matter was called, State Prosecutor Yusuf Isaac Sissei told the court it was the first hearing in the case. He said the prosecution had complied with Section 112 of the Criminal Procedure Act by serving the defense with the case file and applied for an adjournment to allow both sides adequate time to prepare for the trial. Defense counsel M.J. Django applied for bail on behalf of both accused under Section 76, subsection 1, paragraph C of the Criminal Procedure Act. He submitted that the accused reside within the court's jurisdiction, have fixed addresses, are gainfully employed, and supervise employees. He further argued that they have practiced law for more than 11 years and have prosecuted numerous criminal cases before the court. Counsel also argued if bail were refused, the accused could be detained alongside people they had previously prosecuted. He added that the first accused was unwell and urged the court to grant bail. After hearing submissions from both sides, Magistrate Mustafa Bremaja refused the bail application and ordered both the accused be remanded in custody until the prosecution's first witness is heard. The matter was adjourned to the 10th of August 2026 for another hearing. The case continues.
Well, this is Primetime News on AYV Television. You're also hearing us on radio this evening. Stay tuned for more stories. Shall be back after the break.
Same question. Why buy fuel anywhere else when Cornex gives you more? Professionally trained attendants who know service matters. Cornex fuel. A litre is a litre every single time. And when it's time to pay, easy. Pay with mobile money, Visa or MasterCard, or the Cornex fuel card. Clean restrooms, welcoming spaces. Every station, every time. Clean fuel, clean spaces, clear value. That's why Sierra Leone fuels with Cornex. Cornex retail outlets. Always clean, always professional, always for you. Fuel smart. Visit any of our Cornex stations nationwide for your quality fuel and lubricants today.
Do you know you can transfer money, buy airtime, and pay all your utility bills in just a minute? You can have access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. Welcome to the world of fast and easy. GT Wall. With the GT Wall, you can transfer money from one GT Co account to another, pay utility bills, get account statements, get airtime, and check your balance. With GT Wall, you can buy Exa anytime, anywhere. You can go to App Store or Play Store on your iPhone and Android devices, download the app, and enjoy. GT Co. Wouldn't you rather bank with us?
Right, well, welcome back. I am Victor Jones, and this is Primetime News on the Africa Young Voices Media Empire. Thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight. Let's take more stories. Now, young people from Sierra Leone have gathered for a 3-day China-Africa Youth Dialogue and Model United Nations Conference organized by Sierra Leone International Model United Nations in partnership with the Chinese Embassy here in Freetown. Now, the event focused on youth participation in diplomacy development and the future of China-Africa cooperation. Let's now hear from Isa Bangura, who filed in this report, with visuals by Emmanuel Sawyer.
As Africa continues to strengthen its partnerships with countries around the world, young people are increasingly being encouraged to lead the front. In Freetown, this youth-focused diplomatic dialogue is providing a platform for young Sierra Leoneans to debate global issues.
Today, we gather not merely to stimulate diplomacy, but to cultivate it. We gather not merely to discuss global challenges, but to prepare the generation that will one day lead by solving problems.
Organizers say such engagements can expose young people to opportunities in education, diplomacy, international cooperation, and professional development.
The China Embassy in Sierra Leone stands ready to provide more opportunities for youth exchange between our two countries. The embassy will select 3 delegates and 1 organizer of this conference.
Delivering the keynote address, Professor Ibrahim Bangura encouraged young leaders to embrace innovation, diplomacy, and ethical leadership.
In an area characterized by rapid technological change, shifting geopolitical realities, and complex global challenges, initiatives such as this are not simply extracurricular activities. They are investments in Africa's future leadership. The global economy is changing rapidly. Artificial intelligence is transforming industries. Robotics is reshaping manufacturing. Big data is influencing public policy. Digital finance is revolutionizing decarbonizing banking. Renewable energy is redefining development. Biotechnology is transforming healthcare.
With young people making up a significant part of Africa's population, organizers believe their involvement in diplomacy and international cooperation is essential to building partnerships that are inclusive, sustainable, and responsive to the needs of future generations. Issa Bangura, AYV News, Freetown.
Now, what began back on April 1st as an ambitious nationwide promise, the Mercury International Win a House promotion officially reached its climax following the final draw on July 21st. For nearly 4 months, players across the country stacked up raffle tickets, turning routine gaming into a nationwide chase for the ultimate grand prize. The journey ends as the key to a brand new house were officially handed over, marking a monumental milestone for both corporate vision and life-changing fortune. This report was filed by Abubakar Siddiqui Jala and it was filmed by Esther Bangura.
We're here at Staff Salon Micro City to witness the handing over of an $81,000 bungalow. Now, this is a private sector investment aimed at human capital and national development.
On behalf of the board of directors and on behalf of the management and the staff and the retailers and the customers given to this house. And now, I will open this tomorrow, and then I hand you your key.
Mercury announced Abu Fumba as the winner of the raffle draw, who arrived from Kenema despite the torrential rains. The leadership of the company says that it places community and the workforce at the heart of their success.
The retailers them, Unana we heroes them, because without Una we the management not able for do nothing. Retailers them first and foremost that they're responsible for a lot of what we do, and the customers them as well, of course, because now then they patronize the company.
For citizens like Abu Fumba, a miner who started with a simple ticket, those words ignite glimpses of a brighter future.
I get a call from the management for say you don't win social prize, one for you. So okay. So today I'm so surprised and I'm so happy. For say as the thing is real. The house, you don't hand over, give me, I get the key.
A risky and often overlooked game has earned the family an asset they had only dreamt about and contributed to human capital and national development. As Mercury looks ahead to its next big giveaway, they encourage customers to stay in control and play responsibly.
Later on this week, we will meet with the management, with the team, we will discuss, we will come up with ideas, and then I shall say before the Premier League begin, we go announce which thing we do for Christmas.
Abubakar Siddiqui Jallo, AYV News, Freetown.
Well, our Solomon Yumba has joined me tonight for sport. Good evening, Solomon.
Victor, and thank you for having me. Now for sports this evening on Primetime News, Aminata & Sons have become the first company within the Clienttown community to sponsor the community's football team, Clintonians FC. As part of its corporate social responsibility, the company donated 2 sets of jerseys, bags, and other sporting equipment to the team during a special ceremony held at Clienttown Community Center. Marie Esther Samora has more.
Senior stakeholders and residents of Clienttown were in jubilant mode as they received the football items from the management of Aminata & Sons company ahead of the team's readiness for the approved school sports promoters inter-community football competition currently underway at the approved school field. Many noted that although Clienttown is home to a lot of businesses, none had ever come forward to support the football team. For years, Clintonians FC had relied solely on individual contributions and fans' support to keep the team going. Speaking at the event, Chairman of Clintonians FC, Sori Pompe Conte, described the donation as a new chapter for the club and commended Aminata and Sons Company for setting the standard for corporate involvement in grassroots football.
Since elected as executive, we don't try, we don't push, but it's very, very difficult. One for say thank you to the Aminata company we come at we rescue at this time. Clienttown are the richest community in Sierra Leone. Since I become chairman, no company not even give me 100 euros for Clientonians. Only individually take money, put down at the team. Look at the companies they were in clients. How many clients and people are they doing the work? Are they as chairman at Clientonians? I know they no salary, 100 euros for Clientonians. But opportunities that they are so fully get. But people are deprived the community way. It's so bad. Clients are not deserved for the suffer, how they suffer so. And I want to be totally against for the clients who they go and make money in our states. And I don't tell you, everybody say, by the grace of God, this year, that's the stop. For the first time ever, they clients in our get a sponsor. This thing already, I'm not saying to look at them, I see the quality.
The company says its support for Clienttown FC is part of its commitment to giving back to the community and investing in youth development through sport. Financial support is also expected to be given to the club once the entire sponsorship package has been finalized. According to stakeholders, the support will go a long way in boosting the team's performance as they embark on the ASPA campaign. Mariesta Samura, AYV Sports, Freetown.
Now, FIFA President Gianni Infantino faces mounting opposition as more football associations withdraw their re-election endorsements. Finland and Wales have already pulled support, with CONCACAF members now considering similar moves, while Europe stands largely united against him. Asia's Confederation appears split, and Oceania is still weighing its position ahead of the elections. That's all for sports tonight on Primetime News. Over to you, Victor Jones.
Indeed, many thanks indeed, Sir Solomon Yuba, for joining me tonight on Primetime News. Well, that's all for tonight's news. For more stories, visit our website at any time at www.tyvnews.com. If you have any comments on this news or any indeed of our programs aired here on the Africa Young Voices, do not hesitate to send us an email to info@tyvnews.com. I am Victor Jones, as always. Many thanks indeed for watching and listening tonight. Have a good night. Goodbye.
You're watching AYV Television.
Morning. Ria, give me 30 leons top up. Thank you. Hello, babe. How you dey do? Talk to Uba.
Hello? Hello?
Don't settle for a provider that cuts into your data and airtime.
Ria, give me all the 30 deals.
Africell gives you full value. Africell, now we network.
Checking your motor insurance status can be done easily now with Africell. Dial *9292# from your Africell line. Press 1 to enter your vehicle registration number. Enter your vehicle registration number. You'll receive a confirmation message indicating your motor insurance status. Africell, the network for you.
Here's how to load your AfriMoney Visa card. Dial *161 *5 *4#. Press 2. Enter account ID on the back of your Visa card. Enter the last 4 digits on the card. Enter enter the amount. Enter your AfriMoney PIN. Please securely save your PIN to prevent unauthorized transactions from your card. For more information, call 088-326-326. AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. Safe, simple, accepted everywhere.
At Misho Group of Companies, we keep you connected, protected, and in control. Whether you're working from home, running a business, or streaming your favorite shows, our high-speed internet service delivers the speed and reliability you need. With Mitchcom ISP internet services, you enjoy the luxury of ultra-fast broadband, fiber optic and VPN solutions, 99.9% uptime, and 24